4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The biggest names in music.
Oh, wow.
Big names, big songs, big guests, big prizes.
Well, it's a big show.
The Big Show.
Put your hands together for the one and only
Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean.
That's what I'm talking about.
1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits. Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to The Big Show and TheBigShow.tv. All right, so TheBigShow.tv is our Facebook page for those of you who are tuning in for the very first time. But of course, for those of you who are exclusively listening to us on the radio, it's The Big Show right here on 1FM 91.3. And every Friday is Makansutra Friday, so we have once again the legend himself, KF Seetoh.
Hey!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wera. Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya. Mulia.
Something,
Good morning, my fellow sinners, diners, and lovers. How's the week been, man?
Good.
Short.
It's already a week, you know. I
Yep.
can't believe it. It's like 3 days ago I was just on your show.
Yeah, it was. You were here on Tuesday, yes. Seems like that.
Correct. It's 1 week already. It's been 1 week already.
Where are you, Seetoh?
Who wants to hazard a guess?
Me, I want to guess.
Okay.
Whampoa
not like
Hawker
it.
Centre. You were at the breakfast side the last time round. This is the lunch. This is the breakfast, lunch, and dinner side.
Hey, just because your in-laws live there doesn't mean I go there all the time, lah.
It looks the same. You see on the right side, for those of you who are watching us on the BigShow.tv, I can see on the right side of Seetoh's frame, right? Like, prison grills.
Yes, prison grills.
And I see that in Whampoa as well.
Grills.
No.
You know why all our hawker centres of this generation, they look the same?
Why?
It's designed by the same civil servant.
Makes sense.
Copy paste.
He only got one file, I cut a bit, and here turn left, turn right. It's basically all the same.
Nice.
Wait until he retire, and then another new one will come in. We've got something funkier and fancier.
So don't hold back. Where are you, Seetoh?
I am at Block 29 Bendemeer Hawker Centre, which is right next to the Boon Keng MRT. This is absolutely local. You know the difference between heartland hawker centres like this, and you see 3-4 roomers down here. They come here. The food here is very hearty. If you spend time noticing the food they serve here say fancier like Maxwell or Old Airport, but it's very funky, very millennial, and you can see the difference in the food.
Really?
You won't find things like a brewed coffee joint or a craft beer joint or a burger place. You find totally, absolutely Singapore comfort dish. Ham jim bang lah, chwee kueh lah, porridge lah, duck lah, lor mee lah, and then curry rice lah, chap chai peng lah. And then this place is arguably the most famous for this one stall first. There's a lot of stalls down here. I'll go through where I can. It is the Heng Hua beef noodle.
Really?
They were the first family of beef noodle in Singapore. Especially FD, you may remember the Odeon beef kway teow.
Yes,
I remember.
Odeon Theatre. You remember?
I remember. My mom
the
would
rest
bring
all
me.
pretend to be young.
What, I tell you.
Pretend to be young. I don't know. 28 only. I don't know.
The Odeon beef noodle, I know my mom used to bring my brother and myself there before watching a movie at
That's
Odeon
right,
Theatre,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I remember looking forward to eating the beef noodles, but we would have to wait
Correct.
for so long. It's like wait for 1 hour, eat 5 minutes.
Nobody want to go and see that James Bond show with you at Odeon Theatre unless after we go for before we go for the beef kway teow first.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, right? Then this is the Hainanese style, not the Teochew style. They have the gooey sauce. The soup version is the Teochew style.
Yeah.
The Hainanese one, they thicken it with a roux, basically cornstarch or potato starch, and then after they cook it, you cannot keep cooking the starch. They have to take it off the fire. Otherwise, the starch breaks and turn back into water again. So if you see a kway teow, they will blanch the noodles. They put it in, and then they
Yummy.
slather this warm or almost room temperature sauce over it, and the warmth of the noodles will warm up the whole thing, and then you put slices of shin beef, medium rare slices of beef,
Yeah,
and
slightly
they have
pink.
chinchaloc sauce, and you put peanuts on top. I tell you, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You know what?
I want to go.
You know I'm gonna cry because they only open at 10 o'clock.
Oh, man.
That's good for us.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Finally,
For a
something that
change.
works for us.
That's good for us.
I meet you here. I waiting you here. Huh?
Bendemeer, but I don't know where is Bendemeer. Which part of Singapore is Bendemeer?
Near Balestier, right?
near
No?
Is it?
Is it near Balestier?
Boon Keng. Boon Keng.
I've always heard of Bendemeer, but I don't think I've ever been there. Where is
Alright.
Boon Keng?
You buy car for what?
Yeah, exactly. And
Now
I think
GPS.
it's got the system in there that tells you where you can go.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anyway, I've got my second COVID shot this afternoon. That will make me even stronger
Affect your brain.
before the shots. Okay. We'll talk a little bit more to KF Seetoh live on thebigshow.tv. Meantime, here's Dead or Alive. You spin me round like a record. Right here on The Big Show. 1FM 91.3. Good morning.
Hey, Seetoh, I'm really curious. There's a super long line forming behind you. What are they lining up for?
You also don't know.
Or pig stomach.
He's looking.
No, fishball noodles.
Oh,
yes,
fishball
yes, yes.
noodles.
There's
right.
a queue behind. It's even worse now. Try to go and queue and then go and, it's like 20 long. And they're about to sell out already. I hope they have a portion for me. But meanwhile, I'll start off with this.
Oh, he already has
yeah,
food in
really?
front of him. What that?
Wait.
Manto.
What is this?
No.
It looks like bread.
Oh.
I don't know.
Come on, read us.
donut.
Viewers.
I
Put it in
have
the chat.
no
Put it in the chat.
Anybody comment on our Facebook if you know what Seetoh is holding
Yeah,
up.
what is We it? got 20
Looks like a
seconds.
piece of
Of course, gotta
bread.
go with coffee.
Oh, the coffee.
Oh,
It's like
What is it?
Okay.
It's like a thing.
It's bread.
it looks like bread.
No.
I
it's a pastry.
I only know of 2 stalls currently that sells this. It's very, very rare. It's very traditional, very rare.
It's definitely a bread type of pastry thing.
Look at the face.
Anybody
What's inside?
commented?
Nothing,
Nothing inside.
No. Oh, got.
Coconut?
Exactly as I expected it.
What is it?
Seetoh, what is it?
Come on.
Coconut?
No, nobody can guess.
Oh, there's one person. There's one
Viewer.
person.
Someone said
What-
Hum Ching Peng.
Say what?
Hum Ching Peng.
No, it's not Hum Ching Peng. Rimmed. FD.
With an ED.
Ringed.
With an ED.
Ringed by.
Ringed.
Ring the bell.
Ringed.
KF Seetoh is on the move.
Look at the whole hawker center. This is a breakfast kind of hawker center. Look,
It's awesome,
You see,
man. It's
Yeah.
huge.
crazy, huh?
Very fast when you move.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, this place
then,
looks like a cross between Whampoa and Geylang Serai.
Man, whatever it is, it's huge. Look at the queues of
This
people
one.
lining
This
up.
laksa.
Oh.
I'll be getting
smoke.
this laksa. It's a totally Chinese style laksa.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
Very
totally
nice.
Chinese style laksa?
I'll explain to it later.
Okay.
My friend is buying.
A friend
Hold
is
on,
buying.
Friend in buying.
But Seetoh, last week you already had laksa.
buy for me one portion.
I like how you have people. in the
Wait, go back to
queues,
that one
man.
later. Let me go and talk to this auntie.
Okay.
Hold on 你们大声一点大姐广播台，他们跟你讲
Hello,
hello。
auntie.
Hello, auntie.
Auntie Zhao.
他们问这个叫什么？那个糯米饭的。
完了. Oh, finish already.
Oh.
聽我有杯
This is lucky he bought
What?
one.
Yeah, hang on we are back to.
You change back your mic.
Oops.
叫什么
也要看，
We're
啊
going back on
人
air
家
also.
是潮州人叫不一样，
叫什么
你要广东人叫潮州
这个广东菜来的吗？
糯米
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 啊，
Lo mai.
好像糯米
含煎餅糯米含煎餅
Lo
啊。
mai gai is a dumpling,
哦，
right?
好嘢好嘢。
糯米
糯米 is a glutinous rice.
糯米含煎餅哈。
So, wait,
Well,
don't
we
even
go
have
back
a
on
name.
air.
Seetoh, we're going back on the radio. We're going back on the
这
radio.
些auntie先，我在那边吃。
Stand by. 3, 2.
OneFM 91.3 traffic.
Alrighty, we've got traffic update. Usual delays across the expressways. What do you have to actually watch out for? Well, the AYE towards the MCE, an obstacle on the road before Clementi Avenue 2 exit. Avoid lane 1. KJE towards the PIE, an accident before the PIE Changi exit. Congestion is to Sungai Tengah exit. Avoid lane 1. Stay within the speed limit, please. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome to The Big Show and thebigshow.tv. Now, every Friday, everyone is tuned in to thebigshow.tv, and that's why we experienced a little bit of a technical difficulty early on. I think what we know now is that we need a more powerful system.
Yes.
Because every Friday, thousands and thousands of people are tuned in to the show. And as a result of that, everything kind of slows down. All right,
Yes.
so we definitely need a more powerful system. Are the bosses all listening in?
Actually, our
right
friends
now?
at Simlim are listening as well. So
Oh, fantastic.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hello,
guys.
good morning, Simlim.
We are actually getting fans on Facebook who are saying that Laksa queue we saw earlier, the one that KF Seetoh showed us while we were off, that queue lasts until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wait. Look at this queue. This one starts from like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning. And
Could
it's
the queue
right
be
now
in?
they're about to finish already. Look at this one.
Right.
I'm going to be eating this. Watch. Can you guys see or not?
Yes, it's
yes.
a long queue, yes.
Okay, now watch the queue.
But we are
we're on live.
we are live on radio right now.
Look, we're
Seetoh.
live on
Oh,
radio.
live on radio.
For
Yes,
those people who
that's
are
right.
watching,
Fortunate.
wow.
Those fortunate ones on FB can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that stall sells just lor mai kai, which is glutinous rice with chicken. You know, you
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
at dim sum stall with siu mai. That's it. Lor mai
Oh.
fan and siu mai. That's it. People, the lady here, the boss, cooks it at midnight. From about 4 a.m. she starts selling them, and she's about to sell out now. It's a queue every day.
So Seetoh, what you
It's-
had earlier on is called a lor mai.
You just say
ham
lor
chimping.
mai.
Lor mai.
Yes, lor mai ham chimping, and I was fortunate enough to buy the last 2 or 3 pieces. And these things are very popular because you can't find them. It's very hard to find them. The only other place that I know that sells this one sells out by 6 a.m.
What the hell?
who is awake at that time?
I will go there and I'll buy and I'll wait. I'll
Oh my
film something in the
goodness.
morning and do a short edit. I went there a couple of times, and then they only open 2 days a week. They're so popular. 2 days a week.
Also at
And then this-
Bendemeer.
No, this
Oh.
one is in. I will tell you when I get there. It's in the east.
Okay.
It's in the east, and they say, oh, you want to come? You want to buy the normie? You come. We only sell from 4 a.m. 6 a.m. 没有了.
That's ridiculous.
Wow,
That
that's
is crazy.
crazy. 2 hours in
I
your
go
time.
like binge. I gotta binge watch some Netflix thing, and then go there at 4 a.m. to eat. You know.
Yeah, obviously
But
the
it's-
person
but
is
it's
not doing it for the money, right? I mean, in 2 hours, how much can the guy make
Yeah.
with all that
I mean,
work?
it's handmade. So even if there's only so much they can make a day.
Exactly.
Because it's handmade, and they also do yu cha kueh and ham chin peng and all the other stuff. It's all handwork, no? And then here we are only giving
Yeah.
a dollar,
Exactly.
20, 80 cents.
Doesn't make any
Ridiculous,
business sense to me.
World first class street food, third world price.
Wow. Well, I'm sure the fact that he only opens 2 days a week for only 2 hours a day, I'm sure he's made himself some money.
At some point.
Yes.
Oh, it's a
I
sucker for
believe
pain.
lah. I mean, sometimes some of these hawkers, by now their children are big. They just do enough to get by.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
have to struggle
Yeah. Right.
and raise a family
Yeah.
anymore. Let me show you that beef.
Okay, hold on,
noodle
Seetoh. We are going
Okay.
to go back on radio right now, and I mean we're gonna basically go back on the bigshow.tv so that you can show everyone the beef noodle
Noodles.
stall. Okay, here's Steps. This is Tragedy on 1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
Okay, back on Facebook.
On
Okay.
Facebook. So this is a Hua Hing beef noodle. They are the direct descendants of the the first family of beef noodle in Singapore, and here they are. Can you see them?
Oh wow. Hua heng.
So they are
good
still prepping. They're still prepping. They don't open until about 10 o'clock. I try to go and surprise them lah. Let me see. Hello. I'll
Should
put
go
you on
and surprise
speaker. You
them.
guys
No,
say
you don't
hello.
have-
No need.
No
It's
need,
okay.
no need.
Just leave it. The sound is more consistent this way. Just
Yeah.
turn your camera
No,
around.
no.
bro.
They want to hear you say ni hao.
Oh, okay lah. Okay.
Just
Then I'll
for
switch
that
you back,
moment.
ah.
Just
Can
for that moment,
can
yeah.
can.
Can you guys hear?
You haven't
Wait,
switched yet.
balik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Auntie
How are you?
auntie. No, that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
auntie.
auntie,
This one is
auntie.
this one is yeah, 美女。
Hello.
Hello，早。我们是从广播来的，不是广东哈，广播啊91.3，早。
Not bad lah. Your Chinese can
try 啦 try。
Scholar.
I would have said
Yes, they
9
open at 10 a.m.
我们要
10
吃
a.m.,
我们要吃你们的
No, I don't think we're on speaker anymore.
Oh, we are not. Okay.
Yeah, we're on speaker.
Okay.
你们要吃，你们要等到10点啦。哎，你们从那边搬过来啊？Why 啊？Rental. Hey, I mean, okay.
Where were they?
So you know this stall. These are very popular. Those foodies know this place. This is arguably the king of beef kway teow in Singapore. The queue you comes at 10. I don't know, man. It goes all the way to Orchard Road or something like that. No? They hawker food in Singapore. I mean, the rentals by far. If you run a hawker store, you are having probably the cheapest rentals in Singapore. And yet, you know what she said? She moved to this particular stall from outside there at the corner because the rent is cheaper. And just to save a few $100 is also good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
for
course.
sure.
How
Yeah.
sad. This is how sad our food pricing and all that is. It's too cheap to be viable, which is why our government is having problems getting a new breed to sign on and become a hawker that will defend our culinary legacy and make us proud of this UNESCO thing. Correct?
Yeah.
And then you read not last week, is it? Who's the idiot who go and throw the chicken rice at the hawker?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Huh?
goodness.
Throw a
Yeah.
I didn't read about that.
Threw
Yeah.
a chicken at the
The
hawker.
plate of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy wanted to buy a plate of chicken for $2.
$2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go to other countries, say US or UK, you ask for a $2 plate of chicken, right? Chicken, only no rice. The fellow throw the plate at you, no?
It's true.
The hawker
You know what
wanted
I mean?
to charge him $3, but he only wanted to pay $2.
How dare
Yeah,
this
and
guy?
then
huh?
And that guy is not poor. You can tell.
Yeah.
He's probably driving some fancy
for sure.
car and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So this, hey, not fair. You shouldn't do that. I mean, these people are what I call like a children of a lesser god. You know, how can you abuse a hawker? $2. Now, will it kill you or not?
Yeah.
I mean, this customer is not the only one who's trying to make money. The hawker also. So what's
Yeah.
$2? I know the customer doesn't cook in his life, but hey, for once in a while, go to a market and buy a chicken and try to cook, and then
Yeah.
find out how difficult it is, and how much money can you eventually make if
Yeah.
you sell one chicken's worth of chicken rice.
Yeah, that's unacceptable behavior. Do we have a name of that person or what?
I don't know if they named him.
I
I'll
think
try
we
and
should
see.
There's a video.
definitely-
I'll try and see.
Their in-store video caught the thing. I think it's in Bedok. The Bedok
Yeah.
chicken rice $2. You Google it, you can see this guy. I think, hey, if I have my draconian ways, I'll ban this fella from a hawker center.
Ban this fella from all
Ban the
hawker
fella.
centers.
Yeah.
Ban him from eating.
Yes.
You know, Seetoh, what's amazing me as you walk around, right? The number of stalls that have long queues. I'm
Yep,
looking at it in
it's
the
alright.
background. There's so many stalls with long queues.
You see, this is why lah. You know, this is why you see, FD. Who's asking you to live in Choa Chu Kang when nothing is happening?
Yeah, but you see,
Usually-
the point is, I live in Choa Chu Kang. I don't necessarily eat there.
You must move,
Hey.
you know.
Hey, who say
yo.
Singapore got no? Who say Singapore got no desert? Choa Chu Kang lah.
Hey! Hello!
Okay, so there's no name for the guy who threw the plate of chicken rice, but the stall that was involved was at Block 56 New Upper Changi Road called Hong Shi Chicken Rice.
Yeah.
Throw the book at this guy, man.
Why can't we name and shame these
Yeah.
people? I don't understand.
His lawyer protect him.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's a SPH policy lah. They're
No.
gonna protect.
No,
But
I
we're not
don't
even
think so.
we're not even reading an SBH article here.
No, it's everywhere. It's on all the
Everywhere.
different news.
That was Mothership.
Yeah.
SPH came out with a so and so, not his real name, that kind of thing, you know.
They have to protect people's identity lah. That one.
Why?
Yeah.
Someone like that,
okay.
why?
Yeah, lor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this morning,
wait.
what was that? Oh, he's got his beef noodles already.
God
No,
is
cannot be.
whispering to me. Hold on.
They didn't open yet, so he can't have his beef noodles.
No,
this is something else.
What is he got
Laksa,
now?
maybe. Laksa.
Laksa, must be.
There, the laksa. There you go.
Oh.
But Seetoh, last week you already had laksa. That means you're having laksa 2 weeks in a row, you know. Is that
So
allowed?
last.
Oh, is
you
that
guys
allowed?
want somebody,
Yes.
somebody want me to talk about that laksa that I couldn't have enough time to line up for
Yeah.
and eat
Last
Yes,
week.
last week,
yes.
right? So after I lined up, 10 minutes later I had it lah.
And?
No, I had it. I had it with it.
Okay. Oh, you've had it with it. Okay.
Oh.
No, you had it with. Okay, all right. So now on to this laksa.
So if people wanna ask me about that laksa that I ate last week, hey, how about it, man? Manchester City, man, they did it, man. How good, huh?
Uh-oh.
How good, man. How nice, man.
So we move on to this week's laksa then, yes.
So look at this. This is what I
Oh,
came
lo
to.
mai kai. With a siumai.
Oh my goodness.
They sell just this, just lor mai kai and siu mai, and she starts cooking at 11 p.m., 12 a.m. the
Wow.
night before, and the queue forms the minute they open about 4 or 5 a.m. And this is comfort food lah. You're not gonna find this in
Yes.
some fancy, smanchy, hipster thingy, you know.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. So I'm gonna be having this.
Oh, lovely.
And then there is the laksa.
My goodness.
And then of course the normi.
Wow.
Lo
Lo mai.
there it is, the trio,
Hang Ching
man. Oh, the makan trio, man. This
1
is the
minute.
kind of threesome I love. Look at that.
Oh.
Hey, can I just tell you this, Seetoh, so that you'll be proud of me? I had a threesome yesterday for breakfast as well.
Did you?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was a very typical breakfast that I think Seetoh will like. I had 2 peng kueh. I had 2 peng kueh, 1 orke, and 1 ta ba pao.
I have no
Ba
idea
ba
what
pao.
you just described.
That was my
I
breakfast.
don't know what that is.
Solid.
You did it right because the way you say also is correct. Kueh.
Peng kueh.
Peng ku
Peng
kueh
ku?
or something like that.
But the question is, was the
Kueh,
The question is,
or,
what
you know.
what did he eat?
Yeah.
I have no idea what
Oh.
he
Okay,
mentioned.
he can bring
wait,
it.
hold
I'll
on.
tell you
Hold
now.
on, hold
Peng
on.
kueh is
Hold on, hold on.
Wait,
Traffic-
we go back.
traffic
on there.
break.
Tell people where you are again, Seetoh.
Okay, not now.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but later.
in a while.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
usual delays across the expressways, areas to look out for the AYE towards the MCE. We have an obstacle on the road after Clementi Avenue 2 exit, avoid lane 1. KJE towards the PIE, an accident before the PIE Changi exit, congestion to Sungai Tengah. Please, that's about it on the roads, but stay within the speed limit today. Make sure you've got everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome back to The Big Show and TheBigShow.tv. Of course, every Friday it is a real treat for everyone who watches us on TheBigShow.tv because KF Seetoh is out and about these days, most Fridays. And this week he is at the Bendemeer Food Centre. And once again, we like to apologize for the slight hiccup earlier on TheBigShow.tv. We're experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. At this rate, I was suggesting, maybe we should stream live on YouTube, which will be a lot more stable, but we'll keep you updated on that situation. But thank you very much once again, KF Seetoh, for joining us each and every Friday.
Seetoh, tell us
Yes,
where you are
thank
again.
you. I'm at Block 29 Bendemeer Road, which is the Boon Keng Hawker Centre next to the Boon Keng Ripe MRT. And here's the reason why I think Facebook just blocked us out. They cannot tahan. Because the food here, it is the ultimate celebration of one of the 7 sins, gluttony. And they see it, straight away block.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because Tommy Tan on our Facebook page says, I grew up there. There's so much food around there. He calls it a blessed place for food.
Oh, wow.
Yes, comfort food, especially for breakfast and lunch. So like this one is the, you guys cannot see, but let me describe to you. I'm holding up a plate of lo mai kai, which is a glutinous rice, chicken glutinous rice with 3 lumps of siu mai. And this stall sells nothing but that. And hang on.
Is that how
Let
you
me tell
describe
you-
dim sum? Lumps.
Lumps, yeah,
Lumps.
lumps. That's why. Let me. Oh, shut up.
So Seetoh is doing the taste test. We're on air.
You guys can watch this again
I'm on
anytime.
air. So I'm tearing into the lo mai fan. It's soft. It is not overly salty, which is nice. I get the sweetness from that little piece of mushroom that they put in there. So the juice of the mushroom drops into the rice. I can taste it. And the chicken. Your chicken is chicken, huh? And
So this lo mai kai has chicken and has what do you call char siu and all that,
Mushroom.
And mushroom.
no.
No char siu.
Mushroom and chicken only.
I see. Okay.
And this, you see how big this
Siu mai.
lump of siu mai is.
It's huge.
So how different is what he just had, the glutinous rice from the one that's wrapped up in the
Leaf.
paper, in the leaf.
Actually, different places do it differently.
So, but it's the same kind of concept.
It's lo
Yeah,
mai.
it's the same technology.
Bak chang.
The one to wrap in the huge lotus leaf, they got more stuff in there. They put mushroom, they put
Hei bi.
sometimes they put hei bi, then they put
Chestnuts, some nuts in there?
Lapchong,
Lapchong, right? Okay.
and they put some people put chestnuts. This
Yeah,
is
right.
more decadent. This is the entry level 101 version.
Okay.
Simpler but just as shook.
Just as good, right,
Oh, look
okay.
at the whole siu mai going in
The
Seetoh's mouth.
lump of siu mai.
Okay, we have to wait like 1 minute before he
meaty and
swallows
all
the
that.
food in his mouth. Okay, I tell you what, let's play a song and we continue to watch Seetoh eat, okay, on thebigshow.tv. Thank you very much for tuning in to The Big Show on 1FM 91.3. Here's Amy Winehouse with Rehab.
As we do every Friday, we watch Seetoh eat.
Hey, you should play Amy Winehouse Valerie. I love that song.
We
So
do
nice,
play it.
so
We
nice.
do play it.
But not for me.
Every time the song goes out, it's for you.
Okay, any Amy Winehouse song from now on when Seetoh is on,
Love
just have to be
that
Valerie.
I love that lady. So back to regular programming.
Yes,
This is
on
Laksa.
Oh, he's gonna whack the
Laksa.
laksa now. The gravy looks so thick.
The gravy, looks pale.
No. It looks thick, but it's not. This is a Chinese version. And I tell people, say, hey, what Chinese version? To begin with, if you see siham or cockles in laksa, it is not a Nonya version.
Then
Oh, it's a Chinese
It
version.
did not start with siham or cockles. It was the Chinese that introduced this to things. So if you go to a hardcore Nonya and you cook laksa and you put siham, the fellow will show you the door. No? So it's a Chinese, and then the Chinese ones they are very intense with their rempah, but they're easy on the coconut.
Oh, okay.
okay.
So it's not as a lot of our old school back in the day, our Chinese forebears they cannot tahan too lemak or too spicy, so they ease this a little bit. Yeah, exactly as I said. It looks thick, but it's not, and it's very drinkable.
So it's soupy. Yeah, it's more like a soup.
Yeah, but I can taste all the spices in there. It is still there. And
Wow.
if you swirl that sambal in, I've swirled already. This whole thing transforms. The spice quotient goes up, and they got little bits of siham. You got to put a microscope to look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why you got to. I don't know why they banned this regular siham, and now to get the big siham, it costs like $1 million per plate.
They banned it.
Especially imported.
Yeah.
I do not know why the regular bigger size siham is not popularly found these days. You go to
Right.
the char kway teow stalls, the thing look like that lah.
Yeah.
So
But that's okay. That's not too bad already,
yeah.
I've seen smaller.
So besides
Some of them you
the
gotta find,
Seetoh, besides
And you
the cockles, right? Between the Nonya laksa and the Chinese laksa, what else is different between the two? Is it only that?
Okay, so the Nonya puts fish cake, prawns.
Oh, okay.
And if you go to Malacca, they put half an egg in there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then they rain it with tauge and laksa leaf and all that, right?
yeah.
The Chinese version, anything goes. They can put yong tau fu lah. They put siam. They put prawns. Some even put poached chicken
Yeah,
rice.
okay,
They put,
right.
They
Yeah,
even
yeah.
put on top.
Really?
It is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
And I once suggested to one of the hawkers that came to our World Street Food Congress event. I said, hey, why don't you put chicken, the Hainanese chicken over your Malacca style laksa? Well, she looked at me like, wow, like I just burned her house down.
Seetoh, how important is this? A good laksa, the gravy must be drinkable. How true is that?
Now, drinkable, it depends on you. Some people like the lemak ones. Some people like this. Yeah, so it's true, the gravy must be drinkable. And if you ask me, we shouldn't use this type of udon style
Meat.
bihun.
Yeah. It doesn't absorb, right?
It doesn't. You should use the thin type of bihun, the thickest form of that thin type of mi fan. They absorb the sauce. They take in, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when this what do you call this true mi fan? I mean, it's called true mi fan. Right? This became so popular, but I've never understood why. Like even beef kway teow, for example, they will have this true mi fan.
Which
but
is
it
this
never,
one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
But it never absorbs. So like when I used to eat the Odeon beef noodle growing up and all,
Yeah.
it used to be kway teow.
Yes, kway teow.
Because
Yes.
kway teow absorbs the
Yes.
the beef gravy
Right.
so much better.
I've always had my laksa like that though. What he's
You
having.
can even put a bowl of rice in there and
That's-
turn it into a laksa risotto.
That's
Rice
true.
sticks on it. You can eat it
there's an
fast
idea.
as the rice is absorbing the noodles, the sauce. You just wolf it down.
Wow.
It is just so nice, lah. Wow. So all these places that I eat every week down there, I will eventually put them up on our book, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The
So
ebook.
that's why you gotta go there and download lah. Don't come and PM me. Hey, that place you eat this morning where? Where? It's in the book lah. It's in the free book lah. Got videos some more, and you can go and check out the big show.
I know. I was just looking online, and it's makansutra.com /ebook, and I just keyed in laksa, and you've got like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
pages
A
and
100
pages and
100
pages
laksa stalls.
of laksa. There's favorite 5 East Coast Lagoon. There's like all sorts. There's Nonya laksa and all sorts of different laksas, not just in Singapore but in Malaysia as well. That you've got Malacca as well.
Yeah, but they're not rated equally, by the way.
Of course not. Yeah, of course not.
And
So
yeah,
go
changing.
and
So,
check it out.
nowadays when I review, I don't just tell you good or no good, spicy, all the baby language, sweet, sour, salty, and then blur, nice, not nice. I have to justify why, especially to people who want to deep dive a little bit into the food. So I share with you a little bit about how the Chinese laksa came about, Nonya laksa came about, how some of our seafood dishes has Malaysian influence, some of them are evolved. So it's just the stories that we spin for this food culture, which makes this whole thing so sexy.
Seetoh, we've got a comment on our Facebook page from Joanne. She says you can use mee pok in laksa as well. Sin or saint? Mee pok in laksa.
Okay, mee pok has a little bit of alkali flavor, a little bit of key, like a yellow noodle, so it affects the laksa. So I wouldn't try too hard. Yes, you can. And the other one, and this is a very good version. If you like this kind of noodles, where
True mi fan.
the noodles don't really cling onto, don't hang on to it, you can use what they call needle noodles, bihtai mak.
Oh.
Little short little pellets, rice little
yeah.
pellets.
Yeah.
They call it low shi fan, bihtai mak. Why do you give such an ugly name to this lovely little noodle? Bihtai mak is your like a nose, snot.
Ew!
I didn't know that.
Gross.
And then
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Hold
hang
on.
on.
We're going back on air. Hold on.
Our last one also.
Queen, we will rock you right here on the Big Show, 1FM 91.3. As you hear KF Seetoh slurp the true mi fen out of the delicious Laksa gravy. He is currently at Bendemeer Hawker Centre enjoying a feast. Good for 10 people. He doesn't just have laksa on his table. He
No.
has dim sum on his table. He has a whole bunch of things on his table right now. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I eat this, and the rest of the day I don't eat.
Are you sure?
That's how you maintain, huh?
No, he said the rest of my day I don't eat breakfast.
Oh,
See the pregnant pause down there. Hey, we're talking about laksa, right? And we're talking about how this true mi fen, the udon style noodle, they don't take the noodle. So that's why some laksa sauce, they cut up the noodles very small pieces. So you use only the
spoon.
The
spoon.
This one cannot. This one, you see?
Yeah.
It drops
Too
off.
long. Yeah.
right.
So when you cut it off, it's nice. And the other one, I've seen some people do it. They put bihai mak or nose snot noodles.
Okay, so
It
Seetoh,
does look like no snot.
or
Gee,
low
that's
xi
disgusting.
fan, or low xi fan,
That's
or rat tail noodles. Why they come out with this kind of name? I don't understand. And then you know that your Asian like to come up, but chou tofu lah.
Oh, I love
Yes.
chou tofu.
Smelly tofu.
Smelly
Yeah,
tofu.
Because it's smelly, you are.
must remind you of a rat, must be no snot. I think it's a way to prevent the ang mo from eating it. Even if they eat at the prices of what? Hey, you want to eat some snot noodles?
Gross. Hey, Seetoh, I have a question. So you said the kind of noodles that you're eating right now does not absorb the gravy, right? Is that, and it's obviously difficult to pick up because it keeps sliding off the chopstick. Is that why they're trying to get away with it by cutting it up so that you actually get the gravy in the
first
spoon?
people that came up with this idea to cut the noodles is the Sungai Road Laksa people.
Okay.
The old man founder told me, some customer told him, why do you cut up the noodles? So he was serving in the street cart, in the street back in the day, and he was just, they had to collect the chopsticks, bowl. So the guy said, why don't you just cut up and serve only with a spoon?
Yeah.
So you don't have to bother with the chopsticks. Serve up, so you just manage the bowl and the spoon.
Great
and then
idea.
when you scoop it up,
Yeah.
you get bits of noodles and the curry in
Yeah.
there and the laksa gravy, and you go in, wow, it's nice. Just like when you take this, what's left of this yu char kueh, you dip into the curry, you dip into the laksa, and then you do this.
I think the spoon idea was absolutely ingenious, man. It was ingenious for laksa.
Even if you use bihai mak, naturally cut up already, it's
Yeah.
basically the same as this udon style bihun. Then you scoop it in. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a bit lighter though, the mi thai bak. I used to call it mi thai bak. Yeah, growing up, not the way Seetoh just said, which
it.
is mi thai what?
Bihai bak is
Mee Thai mak.
Hokkien style. Mi thai mak, mak is
No
Cantonese.
wonder, because I'm Hokkien, you see. So that's why growing up,
okay.
they always said mi thai bak.
Right.
But you know what? You know who also did that? Janggot did that as well. Because when I used to go and have Janggot laksa,
Yeah.
right? He used to have he used to cut up the noodles as well. So I never used chopstick. I just used the spoon.
Yeah.
I think everyone uses a spoon now. I don't see a laksa stall that doesn't.
Okay. Hey, 2 minutes left. Any last
Wow.
words, Seetoh, before
Any
we
last
let
words,
you go?
hey, I'm a walker, I'm a cyclist, I'm a rider, I'm a driver, and there's a lot of conversation now about safety on the roads. I'll say it again. I think the authorities are now looking to introduce licensing and a safety course for the e-bike riders. And then, if you go on the street, you see people still dangerously it's good to cycle. I'm taking up cycling now. It's very nice, but the more I cycle on the road, the more dangerous it is. So and if I know they are vigorously promoting cycling, so please, I ask you, get everybody to be on the same set of rules and laws when you're on the road. Because,
Totally agree, yeah.
Because when you are driving, I avoid the riders, but I don't know what the rider is going to do.
Yeah.
We can just
Not in an abusive way, but when we see
Tap,
these
man,
cyclists, just tap.
Just a warning.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
very, very important because there may be people who think that the moment they use their honk, it's very rude. So I think I want to banish this mindset because the honk is very, very important. But
Yeah.
just tap,
Yeah.
don't give them a shock.
Yeah.
But you need to let them know that you're coming.
Yeah, people need to know that horns
Yeah.
are not just to be angry with.
Yes.
It's as a warning
no,
system.
just give them rules.
Notice, yeah.
I've seen bicyclists, they filter from the left lane all the way to the right lane
Yes.
to make a turn as if they are a car in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
I will follow on the left of the left lane. I don't take the whole left of the left lane. I'll probably be cycling over the double yellow lines.
Yeah.
And we want to cut to the right. I go right to the red light junction, stop when it's green, then I cross.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the
the
way.
other day I saw this guy. He was riding on the right side of the road, no.
Yeah.
And technically, he's right because he's from a left-hand drive country where the right side is the slow side.
Well,
And
yeah.
the guy was zipping by him, and that's a fast lane. And then you need to tell them hello for the sake of seeing your children grow up. You got to follow some rules. Please,
Yeah.
whoever is onto this, think about their safety. I also want to ride safe. I also want to follow. I want to drive safe. I want to ride safe. We are not fit to put bicycles on the road as yet. I think we will get there. There are bicycle lanes. There are a lot of PCN and all that. So think about it, people. Don't wait for another person
Yeah.
to.
Sometimes
to-
I feel
to
we
drag
just,
them out. Don't wait to drag another cyclist from under a truck.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
But
yeah.
we need to rid the world of some buffoons. Maybe this is the way
On
to
the
do it. I don't know.
Are you talking about the people in the car or the people
Yeah,
on the bikes? Careful
if
now.
they're not stupid, if they want to be stupid on the roads, right?
Doesn't matter who you are.
I mean, what can we do?
It is no fun being hit by a car. I've done that
Oh,
before.
my goodness.
On my motorbike, I was trying to filter. I was on the right side of the lane, somewhere around Newton, trying to turn into Pexia Street down there. And then this car came to overtake me and cut to the side of the road as I was turning. He cut into the other lane, to cut, and then boom, I flipped and all that. And I can tell you, not nice. no
Did he
fun.
sue the
But
guy?
I was ready.
Should have sued him.
The guy pay me. I thought, I'm so young, handsome, and naive, so I didn't know what to do. I just took his $100 to repair my bike. Today, I tell you, no man. I'll ask him to, pay for my new car.
Everything.
Okay, one
Okay.
last thing before you go.
Yeah, Seetoh, it is free for all Friday once again, and we need your final vote.
You always get the final vote.
You get the final
What,
vote.
what,
Okay,
what?
so Sean,
Which
what was your song, Sean?
My song is Genesis, I Can't Dance.
Okay, Mark?
Gary Newman, Cars.
And mine was Guns N' Roses, Patience.
And mine was Just a Girl by Gwen Stefani and No Doubt. I'm just a girl.
FD's one lah.
FD? Okay.
Okay.
Cars.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I
Seetoh.
thought you were supposed to vote for a girl song, a
No,
woman
thanks,
song.
Seetoh. He
Everyone-
has to go. No, he's voted
Okay,
already.
okay,
All right.
Okay. Have a beautiful weekend, and
You
to
too.
all of you who's got Muslim friends, greet them Hari Raya for me, and makan more rendang
Ooh, yes.
with lemang.
Lemang.
Good day. Have blessed weekend, and I'll see you again next week.
Next
It's
week.
like in 3-4 days time.
Thanks, Seetoh.
Please give your girl a big kiss from all of us, okay? There you
Give
go.
my girl
Pat
a
is
big
right
kiss.
there. Hey. Have a nice weekend,
Okay.
guys. See you
See you
next
guys.
week.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Love
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, headline news and sports up next, and we are going to reveal the winning song on Free for All Friday in just a bit. Don't go away.
Alright, you can say bye as we close.
See ya. Share the videos.